Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode, ladies and gentlemen, of Ahwa Habibis. This is episode 168 of Ahwa. AC Milan slapped Inter Milan by 3-0 today. Arsenal drew to Crystal Palace 2-2. We beat Spurs Sunday, or we just draw against Spurs Sunday, and we are Premier League champions. And City won. So that's basically the update and the rundown of the results. Joining me first and foremost is... Guys, can you switch on your cameras so I could just introduce you? Are you not bored of just being always not ready? خلصوني. Yalla, Ahmed, Ziad. Joining me first and foremost, 2-2 draw against Palace today. He gave up long ago anyway. How are you doing, TKA?
Big up, bro. Thank you for having me. Another day, another draw. You know how it is, bro. 13 draws this season. We have 5 wins more than we have draws, by the way. So it's just a very boring season, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? And this game was just a reflection of our league campaign, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it.
By the way, guys, Saad has a death in his family. Obviously, his aunt passed away, so we wish him condolences to him and his family. That's why he can't make today's episode. So it's not like he's dodging it or anything. He literally has a death in the family. Anyway, joining us next, Chelsea fan, Hazard stan, here to cause chaos. Hi, Ziad.
Proper Chelsea. Look at the background. Forget me, but look at the background. Look at that, bro. Look at that. TKA, look at that, bro. Proper Chelsea.
I see.
I'd love to ask him how it is playing with chunks one day.
You be quiet. Say proper Chelsea. That's what I'm talking. That's a legend. That's what you call Premier League heritage. Not a guy that falls over himself every time he tries to dribble. Waste man.
That's statistically not true.
No, he falls over himself.
Not true.
But like and subscribe. Proper Chelsea is it. TKA, you better win the Premier League.
Still?
Are we still doing it?
I can't make promises yet. I cannot make promises.
Alfiha win the Premier
Are you Arteta out then?
Bro, I was Arteta out like 2 years ago. What you mean?
Oh, facts. Unlike Saad. Saad's a fraud.
He is a fraud, yes.
Exactly. Proper Chelsea.
Speaking of frauds, Technique Merchant is here. You get me? Representing all the technicians around the world. Man like Ahmed is in the building. Hi, Ahmed.
Yeah, big up, mate. Yeah. I heard that. Listen, I heard that he said that Hazard was playing with chunks. Yeah, listen, Salah plays like chunks. How about that? Yeah.
Oh,
let's just say that. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Respect Hazard, top player. Salah's rubbish. Next, go.
That would have been an elite response if Ziad could think of that instead of you having to defend the Chelsea player.
No, he's not defending Chelsea players. Defending a proper baller.
Yeah, don't get giddy, mate.
Factually a Chelsea player. Factually a Chelsea player. Ziad, can you be the guy today that calls Hamza, please?
Well, where's my phone, bro?
Call him regular call, not WhatsApp, because he has WhatsApp on Do Not Disturb. And give him an actual call, please. Joining us next on the channel.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
Well, the guy's phone is shut and he's shut down.
But he's on a space. Oh,
no.
Do we need to hear the voicemail? What's going on?
Yeah, man.
This is the Hamza experience, chat. Every fucking Wednesday.
I feel like I'm calling
Your call has
Ronaldo.
been forwarded to voicemail. The person.
Oh, he sent you to voicemail. Hamza.
He's getting blocked, bro.
The level of disrespect. He just sent you to voicemail. That's mad. Who's gonna be the hero to go on the space and tell him to leave the space for Ahwa? Someone go on the space.
I can do that.
Do it, Ahmed. Do it.
Ahmed,
Tell him your 116th charge is being on the thing. You get me? Anyway. Joining us next on the channel, he lost 3-0 to AC Milan.
They will always do it for you. But April, they will always do it for you. I've seen you.
This guy's waffling on a space, man.
Hamza, you fraud. Are you going to join Ahwa? We're waiting for you, man. What are you doing? Look at this guy, man. This is what happens when you can't fill your stadium. Yeah. Hamza, yalla, come on.
You fraud. Are you going to join Al Ahwa? We're waiting for you, man.
Bro, it's 10 o'clock, man. It was supposed to be 10 o'clock. What the hell?
Bro, Hamza, they're waiting for you.
Yeah, man. The guy was supposed to be 10 o'clock. That's 10
Ahmed, yeah.
يا لطيف يا مو.
Wait. Ahmed, I'll ask you.
He lied to you, Hussam.
No, I never said 10 p.m.
So happy to be the bridesmaid this season. That's all I want you to ask him on Al Ahwa because he wants to be second. Second again, ole.
Tell that fraud we're waiting for him, and it's always 11.
Hamza, we're waiting.
Hi, Mo.
I'm here not to be fine, to be honest.
No, hold that. Lots of cheek dunked on you, bro. Lots of cheek dunked on you. Hold that, man.
Yeah, بقول لك listen to me.
ولا بقول لك ايه. Lots of cheek dunked on you.
No, I swear to God, Loftus Cheek played like 5 minutes, bro. Just
Yeah,
have
he
some
still
shame.
dunked on you.
Did you even watch the game? Who scored that, bro?
Pulisic
You didn't even
dunked
watch
on
the
you.
game. Pulisic didn't even do anything this game,
but
bro.
he
I'm
dunked
not
on
here
you,
for
bro.
this, bro.
I already know who scored.
Bro,
Habibi.
when we
Jovic
ask him to talk, bro, he doesn't talk. All he does is come and say, Loftus Cheek did this, Pulisic did this. And then you, bro, just fucking have some shame. I'm not in the right mood.
bro.
Like, seriously,
Mo zero in the
not in the right mood. It's either you're gonna cook or do something well or just don't talk rubbish, bro.
Yeah, but Pulisic dunked on you, know?
Okay.
Just say
Yes,
I'm lying
Pulisic.
or not. If I'm lying, I'm lying.
Pulisic did dunk on us.
Facts.
Yes. Proper shells.
Anyway, guys, let me just read these super chats before we start the show. Talking about Milan first. Big up to Nathan, says, I know why Inter wear black and blue now. Brilliant way to hide the beating. Genius, really. Wow. They're mocking even the kit now. Yeah.
That's not funny. I don't know who Nathan supports, and I don't know.
Arsenal fan. You can see.
Arsenal fan making fun of Inter is the end of the world, basically. To be honest. Bro, who's your daddy, bro, Nathan? Just you let me know in the chat, bro. We're not doing this. Yeah, we're not doing this.
He said he's going to join, by the way. He said give him 2 minutes.
Big up to my guy Abu Dhabi, who says Hussam speaking Somali last episode. Tell me speak right now. Somali but hi. Ha Arab bana hi. Eskawaran sahib. Igabi. Multicultural. Come on, man. Speak 4 languages. Big up to Hamoud, who says it's sad driving his mom to the airport again, but then he comes back and says, apologies, I missed the beginning. I'm so sorry, Adi. People get it wrong. We know it's a running joke, but he really does have a death in the family today. So it's genuinely like it's not him ducking or anything. Plus, there's nothing to duck anyway. Like we all knew fucking Arsenal suck. Like there's
No, there is something to duck. Don't lie.
damn. What are you calling Halimo? Nas?
Nah, that's what he at.
Mo, you rate Reindeers? Should City sign him? Is what Solo is asking you.
He's a good player. He's improved massively. He was all right last season. He improved massively. If you want to sign the player that is one of the players in the team that is 7th in Serie A, go ahead, but don't come later and say the league is shit. So. But no,
Yeah.
MCFC Solo is always a rational person. I think he's good, but I don't think he takes City to the next level, to be honest. He's a good player. I like him, but he's not great.
Yes, Curtis Jones will get a Premier League medal. My fellow Eden Hazard guy. Big up, Curtis. Also, my club Arsenal will win the Champions League, inshallah. Inshallah, you do not. Inshallah, Inter win the Champions League. Inshallah, Inter win the Champions League.
No, don't say naughty.
Bismillah, Inter win Champions League. You get me?
They
And
don't
speaking
have
of
enough.
Inter,
They
big
have
up first of
enough.
all, everyone locked in, 600 people in the building. Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. Everyone, please hit the like button. Everyone, please subscribe. All the channels have been added in the description as well. Mo, I know this is usually a Premier League show, but I do have to ask you honestly, what the hell happened today? Like,
We didn't care. Genuinely, we didn't care.
Ya akhi, Mo, don't do start.
No,
like
but I'm being serious. The manager didn't care. We cared as fans, and the manager, he played Mahdi Taremi, bro. So this is Ahwa. We're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this. Is that every time now Inter lose, Tom is gonna join the stream. Emmett Chef, footy. Bro, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna be on Straight Facts, and Tom will fucking pop up somehow on Straight Facts when Inter lose. Like, what is this, bro? What to Tom?
He just said hi. You can't say hi.
You enjoyed the football today?
No, shit football. Did you watch Lautaro today? Would you like to have him at your club?
I mean,
You
you were the one
watched
doing
him
Ballon
today.
d'Or prop for him 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Maybe it was a one game off. Maybe it was a one game off, wallahi.
I've just got to say, this is the second time AC Milan have dicked you down in a cup competition.
Bro,
this
it's the
season.
third time. It's the fourth time this season.
You're their bitches. So let's just get this straight in a week. You've handed the league title to Napoli.
We haven't.
You handed the league
Stop
title to Napoli
saying
because you didn't mark
that.
Orsolini at the back post in the 94th minute against Spaghetti Bolognese FC.
Yeah, okay.
Then, at home, in the second leg of a semi-final of Coppa Italia, you let Luka Jovic, one of the biggest flops in recent memory, the man who went to Real Madrid for £65 million and scored 3 goals, get 2 on your head. The man who, I had to look this up, I had to double check this. The man whose own manager, Sergio Conceição, who's come out after the game and said he's done well to lose some weight. The man didn't even hit weight, and he just went round and dunked on your team.
Felix dunked on you, bro. Felix dunked on you.
I was in last week. Treble talk for Inter. It's
He
going to
did
be
say
home.
we're
It's
gonna
going to
win
be
the treble. He
2010
did say that.
2.0.
I didn't say we're gonna win the treble. I said treble
You
is
said
on.
when we win the treble. نفس كذا شيء.
No, I said treble is on.
Yeah, treble is
2010
on.
2.0.
Don't lie
and
on
then
my name.
Spaghetti
Yeah,
Bolognese.
guess what? Treble is
Don't
off,
you?
mate.
He's
Coppa
fucking
Italia.
off.
AC Milan don't even in both cup competitions this season. 3-2 in the final, the other one. And now it's 3-0. Yeah, he didn't even score this time. At least done better in the final. Didn't even score here. Are you playing 90 minutes against the back line of Hernandez, Pavlovic, Gabbia, and Tamori, and not bagging one? With
Big up
Ballon
Tamori,
d'Or
man.
candidate
Proper Chelsea.
Lautaro?
Proper Chelsea Tamori, man.
The AC Milan are that bad. They haven't beaten a team above them in the league table since they beat you in the final of the Italian Cup 4 months ago. Since then, any team above them in the table, they're arsecos, except for the mighty Inter Milan. Sergio Conceição is going to be sacked at the end of the season. It is the most well-known fact. He's getting battered by everyone. No good team. You know, they're an everyone eats team. AC Milan are an everyone eats team. They're 9th in the league. But you know what? The moment Inter come to town, legs are spread. Who's your daddy? It's AC Milan, mate, isn't it? You can't do the who's your daddy talk when it's AC Milan.
Wow. He went there.
4 times this season. This ain't no rivalry. They beat you every time.
Yeah, it can be a rivalry.
3 more.
No, they don't. We actually lost 5 games. We actually won. They won 3 games. Actually, they won 2 games. Sorry, they won 3 and we drew 2 games. So
you're winless in 5. You're winless. You haven't beaten AC Milan in 5.
we won against them in 6, to be honest. This is their trophy of the season. It's their trophy in the season, to be honest. Winning against Inter is all they play for, bro.
It's all on good doing medal talk.
We might. I'm not sure, but we might, to be honest with you. We might. I don't know. I can't guarantee you a trophy.
Barcelona. They're going to do the job on you. Your heads are gone. In the space of 2 weeks, you're going to go from treble talk to
nothing. Right.
Bolognese taking the league title from you. Fat man Luka Jovic dunking you out the Coppa Italia, and 17-year-old Lamine Yamal dunking you out of the Champions League. You're going to go from treble to nada. You're going to have an Arsenal season after taking the piss out of them all season long. You are just going to be the Italian Arsenal. That is your season. Second place. Nearly FC. Could have,
you've become everything you've
would have. But do you know what? Yeah. Where's your injuries? Lautaro hasn't been
Tom's Arab name is Tamer. Tamer is his name in Arabic.
Tamer Hosni.
Yes. Tamer Hosni. Tamer Little.
شو رأيك على تامر حسني؟
حبيبي.
جمالك جمال.
I'm just gonna nod.
Can you stop? Can you stop?
So, Mom,
guys, Inter got absolutely destroyed.
So, Mom, let me ask you this question: if you fail to win the league and the Champions League, are you Inzaghi out?
Oh, good question.
No, I can't be Inzaghi out.
But
failure of a man.
If Arsenal does that, you'd be Arteta out.
We won the league last season. Just remember that.
Doesn't matter. You should win every season. Your league is shit.
Oh wow.
I mean, I think
I only respond to people when they ask real questions and talk.
I asked you a real question.
Otherwise, it's like, I said no.
Why? Because you won it last season. Last season doesn't matter.
Because we won it last season, yeah.
So you should lose Antonio Conte with Scott McTominay and Billy Gilmore.
It's Antonio Conte. He's better than
and
Inzaghi.
Philip Billing,
No doubt
and Philip
about it.
Billing. Don't forget Phil Billing from Bournemouth.
Billing, are you
Better than
mad?
Inzaghi.
There's no way.
Liverpool
You're gonna
wanted
lose to
Billing.
Billing from
Billing
Bournemouth.
doesn't play. Liverpool wanted Billing. Like, what are we talking about here?
And
I
Mo,
don't care
none
about
of us,
that.
none of us wanted Billing.
You won the league with Victor Moses and Marcos Alonso as wing back. That's okay.
Respect Victor Moses and Marcos Alonso.
Yeah,
Respect.
Habibi Maha, that's the point. You respect Philip Billing when he plays under Conte.
No,
That's
no,
why
no,
you
no.
don't understand about football.
No, no, no.
Hamza, every fucking episode, Hamza. Every episode, Hamza.
Anyway, are we gonna be serious or what?
No,
like
I'm
you're
being
gonna
serious.
cook?
Are you a
Okay,
bigger
if
club
you're
than
gonna cook, I want
I'm
your
not cooking.
monologue.
Yeah, I'm asking you
Go ahead.
questions. It's
Have
not
a
cooking.
monologue, bro. Like,
It's not
and
cooking.
then
I'm
just
asking you a
listen
question.
again.
Simple
ahead.
question.
Sit down, Hamza. Where are you, ya?
Where is this guy? Is this an office? Let me ask you: is Inzaghi better than Conte?
No,
He's not.
no.
Is Inter bigger than Napoli?
What?
Is Inter a bigger club than Napoli?
Yeah, it's not even a question. Yeah.
So you
Hamza,
lose.
we've
to
never
the
done
club.
Ahwa on 10.
You are the
Stop
bigger
taking
club with
balls.
the bigger ball.
I had to
Oh,
stay
I
on
didn't-
I can go on.
Okay, hold Ziad. Stop until they finish the side talks. It's fine.
خلاص go ahead زياد يلا
Yeah, go ahead.
You are a bigger club than Napoli. Why don't you
Yeah.
sack that fraud that bottled you the Champions League and the league and go get Antonio Conte?
Because Antonio Conte was with us and he just chose to go.
Well, I know that we're getting back.
He doesn't want to join back
Why?
because he
Napoli more
wants
than
a wants a lot of funds.
And you don't
You
have
know,
money.
he spent. We don't have any money.
Oh, what a
spent.
joke of a club.
Yeah,
No
I
money.
mean,
we don't have we don't have hotels to sell.
He's been sold to buy it. Napoli had to sell Kvaratskhelia to fund Billing and
No,
McTominay.
Kvaratskhelia forced his way out in the middle of the season, and for a cheaper price than what Napoli wanted. So
But
let's get things
they
straight.
have sold Kvaratskhelia, which has funded the moves for McTominay, Lukaku.
No,
Billing.
Kvaratskhelia was sold in January. They got all these players in January. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. You can buy players knowing that you're going to get the money soon after. If I look at because let's be honest, Mo, we're trying to do this. Oh, well, is Inter? We have no money. You would sell Lautaro Martinez,
Bro, we signed Mahdi Taremi on a free. That's who we signed.
Yeah, but you can get good money for Martinez.
In this season, we signed Zelensky on a free, Mahdi Taremi on a free. These are the people we signed. So
have you got no problem with
best midfield. Hold on. You took Napoli's best midfielder on a free transfer, and you're going to.
he's been injured. He's been injured all season. He hasn't played.
But he's also not been at Napoli. That's the point. Doesn't matter whether he played for you or not.
Billy
You
Gilmore
took him
instead.
away from Napoli.
Yeah.
They had to replace him with a
They
man.
haven't even played. He's not their best.
Christie.
He's not. He's their best. By the way, there are no excuses for Inzaghi. We are the better squad, no matter what. Like if we don't win the league, we absolutely fail. That is the difference. It's like I hold the team accountable. Like the Inter have the best squad and the deepest squad in the league. We should be winning the league. This is accountability, bro. If we don't win the league, he absolutely failed. Should I ask for him to be sacked? No, because he won the league last season. I'll be very harsh on him to be sacked after winning the league 1 year.
So are you trying to say Inzaghi is too good for Inter Milan?
We're hearing that he failed. You're rewarding failure. You are saying
what did Jurgen Klopp fail with you? Okay, so Jurgen Klopp won the league, then he didn't win 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 the league. Did he fail? Yeah, you kept him all. You kept him. Did you win the Champions League? No. We win trophies as well. Like
you're not winning any this season, are you?
Maybe not one season. How many seasons you gone without trophies though? You're gonna fall into that trap, bro.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp's longest run without a trophy, if we ignore his initial starts, because we'll only go from.
No, I have Inzaghi joined the club, and don't tell me about initial start.
Yeah, we're going from now. So the moment Jurgen Klopp won his first trophy, his longest run without winning a trophy was
3 years before. 3 years before he won the Champions League. That is 4 years actually.
Yes, but we were.
And then after this, did you go 1 season without winning a trophy?
Yeah, it was 1 season at most.
Okay, so same Inzaghi's been 1 season without winning a trophy.
But Jurgen Klopp never had the de facto best team in the country. Yep. He was up against Pep Guardiola and Manchester City.
He didn't play against Bill Gilmore.
Inzaghi's been up against Antonio Conte and Philip Billing.
The thing
it's not-
about
it's
it
not
is that
compatible.
you had okay. I don't understand why is this comparison. He is gonna lose
You're
if
the
he
one who
loses the
started it.
league. If he's gonna lose the league, he failed. So I don't think
But
that
would
he
you
needs
not
to be
question-
sacked.
Because Mo,
But I don't think-
every
hold
single
on.
person
If-
on this panel does shows
If
with
Pep
you.
Guardiola
let's
doesn't
hear
win
his
the
point.
league this season, should he get sacked?
More. Let's hear his point. You have to look at the context, what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Because that's the questions you pose us. So just listen to what he's saying. Go
Every
on.
single person on this panel has done multiple shows with you on multiple
Yeah.
channels,
Mhm.
and I'm sure every single person can attest to at one point being asked the question of from our wonderful corrupt footy judge Mo, if insert manager here doesn't win a trophy, should insert club here sack him? Now you could insert Arteta.
And you asked me,
Arsenal.
and I answered you. Then I don't understand. But because my answer
Because
you
your
don't
nose
like
is-
it.
because
Here is the
your nose
problem.
is you want them
Here is the
sacked, but
problem.
when it is your
When I
club, you don't want them
explain,
sacked.
when
Well,
I
but you
no,
can't-
when I
no.
explain, no, hold
But,
on, Hamza. Let me
you know,
answer him
one-
then,
one
and
thing
then
is
I'm gonna let you talk.
correct, yeah.
When I
It's not-
answer him, the problem with this, Hamza, I can't do this. When I'm gonna let you
He's
cook, I'm gonna let you
saying
do your
why-
monologue. I need to answer him. He asked me a question.
He's saying
When you
if
ask
you
me-
lose the league to
Okay,
Bill Gilmore, wallahi,
uh,
if you lose the league to Bill Gilmore, wallah, how
Okay,
can you-
today was the cup. We're gonna lose it to Rafael Leao and Pulisic.
Wallahi, you're
We
the
can
guy-
talk about the league later.
You lost the
Wallahi,
cup
you're
to
the one
Luka
that comes
Jovic
in
and Tammy Abraham.
Standards. You're the one that don't drink water. Look at us in the camera. Look at everyone in the camera now.
Don't drink water.
But
Man
no,
said
no,
die of thirst.
Look at us.
That's crazy.
You're not lying to us because I
Yeah,
see
go ahead.
you getting agitated. If you lose the league to the likes of Bill Gilmore, to Scott,
It's a failure, yeah.
to Lukaku, yeah. You
It's a
this
failure.
ball who gives us talks about standards, who comes here criticizing our players, our league. You're cussing Jurgen Klopp. He had Lallana at one point. Jurgen Klopp had
Lallana.
1 second. Henderson. Jurgen Klopp didn't have Barella, did he?
All of them, yo.
Did he have Lautaro up front?
Jurgen Klopp lost the league when he had Henderson, Fabinho, Firmino, Mane, Salah, Van Dijk, everyone, bro.
Hold
Like, what are you
on.
talking about?
Barella.
He still lost it, bro.
Bastoni. Barella.
He still lost. What does this have to do with this? He had better than Bastoni. He had Van Dijk, bro.
Because his opponents,
He had Van Dijk.
had Kevin De Bruyne. His opponents
had a better team.
Ruben Diaz. His
He didn't lose
opponents
to
had
Bill
Erling
Gilmore.
Haaland.
Ruben Diaz. Ruben
Not
Diaz.
Bill
Okay, here's the
Gilmore.
thing. Okay, wait.
He didn't lose to Lallana. He didn't
Ruben Diaz is not comparable to Van Dijk. Ruben Diaz is a level, and
he's
Van
elite.
Dijk is
He's
like 50 levels above him, right? Like 50 level.
Mo,
Like
I'm not
50
arguing that
level.
Ruben. I'm not arguing that Ruben Diaz is on Virgil van Dijk.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
not-
Gabriel,
I'm
Jesus,
arguing-
hold on. Gabriel Jesus is a level. Firmino is 5 levels ahead of him. With all due
Gabriel
respect,
Jesus was a
Leroy Stani is a level. Mane is 3 levels
No,
above
Leroy
him.
Sané-
No,
Yeah,
he's not. No, he's
Pep
not.
Guardiola.
No, he's not.
He's
Don't
not.
lie. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Leroy Sané in the Premier League was not that.
human being.
No, because Pep Guardiola is an elite manager. He makes wine out of water. That is what happened.
You're defending Lobotka. You're
Jordan
defending
Henderson is there.
Lobotka is an elite defender. Who would start for your team, Lobotka?
Hold on. Lobotka, McTominay, and Bill Gilmore in midfield might win the league in front of Barella. What's the name? Who's that guy? The Chanahoglu. Yeah. And what's his name? Who's the other guy? They got players like Fratesi. He's a good player. Wallahi. Fratesi is a good player.
Fratesi is a good player. Yeah, habibi.
That's why he doesn't know football.
Wallahi, I like Fratesi.
You can just do whatever.
Okay,
You can
no,
do
no,
whatever.
don't worry. I like Fratesi.
You're finished. You're
I have,
finished.
I have my belief on Fratesi. Wallahi, I
The
like him.
problem is, Osam, to be honest, on this show, nobody watches and they are ignorant and they don't know, but they come and talk about it because they want to quote.
The problem
But they
is,
don't know. He's talking about Fratesi.
no, one second.
No,
Premier Leagues have sent their
it-
rejects. Premier Leagues have sent their rejects to your league. Wallahi, I've said it before so many times. Wallahi, we
Yet
have
your
sent-
club wants to sign Reinders, who's
One
8th in Serie A. Yeah, okay.
No, he's
He's
not.
Up now.
today as well.
Yeah, your club wants to sign Reinders, who's 8th in Serie A.
He's a top player.
Like, it's crazy.
Mo,
Reinders
Mo,
dunked on
Mo,
Barella
Mo,
today.
Mo.
Reinders dunked on Barella.
Reinders is 8th in Serie A.
Let's take this out of the hypothetical equations. Let me ask you point blank: Napoli starting 11. How many of Napoli starting 11 get into Inter team?
Di Lorenzo, Lukaku would start for us. Lobotka would start
Lukaku
for
ahead of
us.
who?
Lukaku ahead of Lautaro and
Ahead of
Thuram.
who? Ahead of who?
No,
Ahead of who?
for example, today we would start
Lukaku ahead
Lukaku
of
up top.
who? Just give the name. Lukaku
This
ahead of
season, Lukaku
No,
would start ahead of Lautaro Martinez.
I'm not letting you buy Lukaku to put him on the bench. No, we're going starting 11 for starting 11.
Some clipping for that.
Lukaku and Thuram would cook without a shadow of a doubt.
So Lukaku starts ahead of Lautaro Martinez. Hassan, put him on full screen. I want to hear this.
We might need to apologise to Ryan. We're
just
talking
put it
about
on
changing like
full
the
screen. I
wind.
wanna hear
Him with
it.
Lautaro
Wallahi,
Martinez, he's getting whiplash
Wallahi.
every 2
Yeah,
minutes.
Habibi, ma, you don't understand. Man, that's what people don't understand. Lautaro Martinez delivering in the Champions League in a knockout stages was the first time. Now we go back-to-back game. Thuram is not playing next to him to carry his hand. He's shit.
My days.
Seriously, he's shit.
The Milan fans are listening to this.
He has a shit partner called Mahdi Taremi that shouldn't be fucking playing football. I would rather have Ziad playing instead of Mahdi Taremi. Fuck, like he's ridiculous. Like he shouldn't be playing football.
Why did Ziad just got a random fucking shot?
Tom, the fact that he takes Lautaro, Lukaku, Wallah shocks me.
This season,
Wallah,
I would definitely take Lautaro in the league. I would definitely take Lukaku ahead of Lautaro. Are you serious?
Are you serious, Wallah? Bro,
are you serious?
Are you insulting people's brain? Bro, no one will take Lukaku ahead of Lautaro here. The whole chat. Who here will take in the chat? Type if you.
No, you don't understand. The problem is again, you're going back to the being Hamzero. I'm talking this season. This season, Lukaku has been better than Lautaro. Okay, overall, both of them actually. Overall, by the way,
who scored more goals?
If I have Antonio Conte, by the way, you know Lukaku is the best assister in the league. By the way,
top scorer in the Serie A.
Scored the same exact number of goals. Same exact number of goals. I'm telling you, Hamza.
Let me just say one thing because
Sam, I'm going to say one thing before I leave and let you continue with your normal show. This is the man that this is apparently worse than Romelu Lukaku this season.
Sam,
and
what
he would get rid of him in a heartbeat.
It's Tom have control now. Sam, I don't want you to be upset when I play the videos that you cry when I play them if you lose the game again. Okay?
I know.
I'm just gonna say.
Lautaro. El Capitano. You are always forgiven. You're always forgiven, Lautaro. Okay. You're always forgiven. Lautaro, you're always forgiven. It's done. You're always forgiven.
You're always forgiven, Lautaro. All is forgiven. Just for you to come here.
Let me.
Wallahi, you're shameless. Wallahi,
let me just say this. Let me just say this. Chat,
Mo,
chat.
you're shameless.
You wanna know the problem with this whole
shameless,
conversation? Mo last week said the treble is on. He didn't say we're gonna win the treble. He said the treble is on. And now, literally 4 days later, the treble is off. There is no longer a treble in town. It's literally
Have you ever
impossible.
shouted for that for Lukaku?
Inter Milan on paper, 1 second. Inter Milan on paper are 100 times better than AC Milan. There is literally no excuses for Inter to not.
No. Not the team that played today at all. Don't lie now. Not the team that played today. Our manager had no. I'm not gonna allow you to lie. The team that played today. The team that played.
Let's share it. Let's talk. Let's talk. You wanna talk ball, right? Everyone here watches. Yalla. Here. Let's go right here. Okay. This is the Inter team first. Let's zoom into the Inter team. Right?
Manyan would start.
Wait. Not Sommer, Martinez, Bisek, De Vrij, Bastoni, Dimarco, Darmian, Barella, Aslani, Mkhitaryan, Taremi, and Lautaro. Hello? The AC Milan team. Manyan, he's better, no problem. Tomore playing fucking right back.
No, man. You have to do that. Okay, be honest.
Shit.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Theo Hernandez, and Tomori would start, okay? Yeah, wait. Theo Hernandez starts, we agree?
Yes, and tomorrow
okay, Reinders starts, we agree?
Yeah, Reinders starts. I don't know about Theo Hernandez.
And Leao starts.
No, hold on. Fofana would start for us. We have Mkhitaryan. Only Barella's there. Only Barella would start from us. For this team? Fuck. Have you ever watched Aslani play football?
I know Aslani.
Are you gonna lie?
Okay, خلاص. Fofana. Okay, don't say Pulisic. Don't say Pulisic. Don't say him.
No, but here's the thing. From the two up top, Tarim, maybe even if you take Lautaro, Leao would start, right? Leao would start 100%.
Leao would start ahead of Taremi. حلو.
100%.
Okay, so it's Leao, Reindeers, Fofana, and Theo Hernandez.
No.
Hold on, I'll be sure.
Darmian, hold on. Darmian wouldn't start. I would say.
You're telling me Darmian is not a better right wing back than fucking Tomori?
Man, forget Tomori, man. You have 4-4-2 versus 3-5-2 now. You have to change. You have to change the formation. Because for me, Pavlovic is a better defender than De Vrij without a shadow of a doubt. Tomori is a better defender than Basic without a shadow of a doubt. Right?
Okay, but then even
you don't know
even
Hamza, you only watch Basic play against your team. Basic this season has cost Inter about 9 points or something.
Basic is better than Tomori. Get out of here.
Yeah, Habibi, that's not true. Basic.
Well, even if I switch it to the 4-4-2, Darmian
Hamza, the problem is I'm talking about what happened today. AC Milan team that they
and
put
where is
out.
Bastoni and all this? How do you not talk about Bastoni?
How this is a problem? Bastoni will play center back next to Tomori or Pavlovic.
Next to De Vrij.
De Vrij. Have you watched De Vrij? He was on crutches today. Yeah, Habibi, Inter, you're talking. Okay, guys, I can't discuss my team. The difference between me and all of you is I watch my team every game and I watch all your teams every day. You don't. So I know. So when I'm telling you that De Vrij is not good, you guys don't know. I know more than you.
Let me call an Inter fan. Let me find out.
I don't call whatever.
What are we calling a witness to the stand?
Yeah, we're gonna call Inter fan. I'm gonna call Nazario. Let me see.
There is a reason. Ya habibi ya Mo. Ya, I'm not even being shameless. Ya, AC Milan are 8th in the league for a reason, Mo.
The 9th.
Ninth. You don't understand. If we didn't even play our team, Taremi, bro, we're playing with 9 men, bro. 10. That's that. You don't understand. I don't.
Ya habibi, I understand.
I'm gonna lose my shit. Wallahi, I'm gonna lose my shit.
This team is not better than the Inter team.
This definitely this team that started for Milan would win against Inter team any day of the week. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. No excuses. No excuses.
Let me just ask you this question.
By the way, Pavlovic and Tomori would start for this team.
Let me ask you this question. Go
ahead.
So the
problem is, guys, if you want to be real, be real. If you want to cook, if you guys can do
the let me ask why I want to ask. Sure.
One word answer in the chat. Who's better, Inter or AC Milan on paper? Tell us.
What's this waffle,
people don't know. You're not asking the chat that don't never watch.
When not to answer, how to respond. Answer the question. Isn't Inzaghi too good for Inter Milan? I need to know. Because I might be I might be looking for a new manager in the summer.
Inter is not leaving.
No, I said Inzaghi.
Sorry, Inzaghi. If Inzaghi leaves Inter before the money.
Okay, we have money, so no problem. You think we should go for him then?
Are you Maresca out then?
Don't ask me question with a question, just answer the question.
Here we go. This is in
the khalas, I'm not gonna flip it on you. This is your time. You get to cook.
Is Inzaghi a good manager? Do you rate him highly?
He's a very good manager.
Because I have him on my short list.
If he has good tools, for example, I think he'll be one of the best
you have no
in
good
the
tools,
world.
you're failing, yeah?
We have zero tools.
So why? So who's fault is that?
Is the Italian league 10 years ago?
Italian league, not your own.
Yeah, when they have no money. No, nobody has money in the league.
How do you have?
How do they have Pulisic and all the man then?
How do you have no tools yet you're in a Champions League semi-final?
Yeah, because our starting 11 is very good. Our starting 11 is very good.
So you have tools. That's not AC Milan starting.
That's why he plays very well when his team is fit and he wants to play all of them.
So he's only a manager. So he's a manager that's only good when he's got.
No, but I'm gonna tell you something. Even like nobody, for example, can turn Darwin Núñez into a decent player. I believe that Pep Guardiola cannot take Taremi and make him a decent player. Asalani doesn't have the mentality. Mkhitaryan is 35 years old or something. He has played every single minute lately, right? So he doesn't have the tool because he doesn't have the bench for it because all his players are injured, right? And I'm not giving injuries. Injuries are not excuses, by the way. Injuries are not excuses. The problem with that is that I was answering his point. Is Inzaghi a good coach? Yes, he's a good coach.
Where do you rate him in the world?
He's one of I don't know, you say top 5 for me. Top 6.
Top 5 manager in the world, yet if he's not going to start.
Maybe I need to remember. No, Hansi Flick. I would take Pep Guardiola. Hansi Flick is better than him, in my opinion. Jurgen Klopp, of course, as he goes back to coaching. I think Ancelotti is very good. Him, Xabi Alonso. I think Luis Enrique is a top coach, to be honest. Like, is he better than him? Is just questionable.
Sergio Conceição off today.
Sergio Conceição is going to be sacked. You know that, right? You know that you're an important man, and you know he's going to be sacked. The problem is they are looking for the replacement for the guy.
Listen, I've spoke to Inter fan. Wallahi, I've spoke to Inter fans now. Yeah. And they told me, like, listen. I said, would you take Tomori over Bizek?
Don't lie.
Wallahi.
Tomori over. Wallah al-Azim. If any Inter fan tell you that I wouldn't take Tomori over De Vrij, if you don't take Tomori over De Vrij, you don't know football.
I asked how many of AC Milan players would walk into your team. They said probably Reinders. They said Maignan. Yeah,
no, man, see, you didn't ask the right question.
2 or 3, but not more than that. What about
Hunter? You didn't ask the right question. Yes, that is very true, Hunter. You don't lie back. I'm tired of this. It's 1 in the morning, and Hamza, you're cooking is shit. You don't even know how to cook.
No, 1 second. You have a problem of you flip flop. 1 week you're calling down.
I am what?
You're going, I'll forgive you, and now you're throwing him under the bus. It didn't even take a week. You're throwing him under the bus already. Last weekend you called him crap. Today you've even slandered him more. Worse, you said, I take him over Lukaku, a player that walked away from you and has gone to Napoli, and he's a failure in the Premier League. You will take him ahead of your captain of your football club. Wallahi, you've put your captain under, you've thrown him under the bus. A guy who left your football club, missed you in the Champions League, missed all those chances, cost you that Champions League, left you for Chelsea, came back, cost you that Champions League, has gone to Napoli. And you're telling me you still have him back over your loyal captain. Wallah, that's the standard you have. You would take anything with 2 legs.
Hamza, you've got to remember as well, Hamza. All is forgiven. All is forgiven with Martinez.
1 second. You know the smoke that you've been giving every fan, and you're coming there in the Terry channel, and you come here Sam and you smoke us in your channel, and every single time you ask this hard question.
I don't smoke you. I school you about football, bro. I can. Ask me questions, I will answer them. I am not like you. You ask questions, I will answer.
You're playing a home.
You want to cook, but don't say you can't answer. I can answer any question.
Okay, can I ask you a question then, Mo?
You could not do under.
If you can stop him from talking, I can. Listen, I'm so upset because we lost him because the players didn't fucking care. So the manager didn't care.
I want to return to that, Mo, because you said they didn't care. Do you think that Inzaghi threw away the cup for the Champions League and the league?
100% he fucking. Why would he start Taremi today? Why would he start a bench player? Why wouldn't he start? If he cares about the cup,
he's talking for.
Let him talk. Yeah.
Sam, 1 second. Imagine me when I got beat by United and I said, "Oh, I take the lead."
Why are you doing this?
I'll take the.
I've just brought this up because we were doing stuff. We were doing Hamza.
You are the most shameful guy that I've seen.
Hamza,
you're twerking for your rivals.
We have more evidence.
Some 3-0.
Closing statement can wait, Hamza.
They
closing
made
statement
a
can
mockery
wait.
of you. They brought Tomori. They brought a guy failures at Chelsea. Loftus-Cheek came on and they were doing tiki-taka. Wallahi, they were doing tiki-taka on you. They messed you around. They brought Tomori. They brought, what's the name? Tomori, what's the number 9's name? I forgot. Tomori, I forgot. What's the number 9's name that left Chelsea that was at Roma?
Oh, Tammy Abraham.
They brought Tammy Abraham even at you. Wallahi, they mocked you and they thumped you 3-0 when you're at home in Milan, San Siro. You got dunked at your own home by your rivals, and now you're you're begging for their players. I want Lukaku. I would love to swap Lukaku for Capitano. That's the shameless you have. And then we ask you a question. You've come off. Look at him. He's come off screen. He's come off screen completely. When he gets cooked, he doesn't like. He likes easy question that Tom asks him. Yeah. When he gets told the truth, and he goes, "And zero ball knowledge. Zero ball knowledge didn't get you 3-0, did he? You were telling us twerking about a week ago about El Capitano. I will forgive you for everything. I will forgive you. But now you want, I'll swap him for Lukaku, guys. Next week, you're going to tell us something different. Why should I believe you? You might lose the league to the likes of Bill Gilmore, a failure at Brighton. You might lose the league to Scott McTominay. Ahmed kicked him out. Lukaku, Ziad kicked him out. These failures of the Premier League went to your league. Are you telling me they're going to win the league?
Welcome to
That will
Ahwa,
never
Tom.
happen in the league. In this
I
league,
need that. I need that
I'll
back
never
over,
allow
Sam. That's my
Bill Gilmore to
points.
lose the league
But I'm not being able to say my
again.
points.
Bill
Okay,
Gilmore
here
will
you go.
win
Here you
this
go.
game
Hamza,
today.
Hamza,
Win
Tom
the
wants
league.
to say something. Let Tom say something. What do you want to say?
We done starting 11 hype earlier, Mo, about how we had to play all these players that wouldn't normally play. We had to play
What is going on?
Aslani. This is starting 11.
You came off.
We had to
the
play
screen because
Martinez.
so that's what you classically do.
This
You cook
is your
everyone, you
team
tell people to
when
come
you
on
played
screen.
AC Milan in the cup final. Starting goalkeeper.
Yeah, that
Starting
game we
defensive
bottled
midfielder.
it. Yeah, that game we bottled. Like that
The
game we
AC Milan
bottled it.
team, the AC Milan team could arguably be worse. No Rafa Leao. I'm seeing Alvaro Morata up front. I'm seeing Yunus Musa. I'm seeing Emerson Royale. And yet again, it didn't matter. So maybe the question shouldn't. Maybe it shouldn't be, oh, the manager or the players didn't want it. Maybe it should be, oh, we are not good enough. AC Milan dick us down every time. We cannot
That
handle
day we were not good
Pulisic,
enough. Yes.
Hernandez. You couldn't handle
Being
on
beaten
this day.
3-0 is by a team that's tenth.
Tammy
It's shameful.
Abraham scored, Mo. This is what I'm on about. You sit there. You benefit from the fact that we can't watch Serie A as often as you do. We don't get it. I certainly don't get it. I'm not going to speak for anyone else on the panel, but I certainly don't get to watch every Inter Milan game. So we have to live in this land where you control the narrative. You control
About what?
the
I
narrative
am
about
in
Inter
the
Milan.
semi-final of the Champions League. I'm still top of the league with Napoli. I
The
don't.
Arsenal,
What
basically
narrative?
Arsenal.
Well, once again,
Like,
speaking
what
of narratives.
narrative do you
Okay,
talk
okay, Mo.
about?
I'm so glad you asked what narrative. Last week you said treble is on. It's off. So that narrative is gone now.
We bottled the triple. Yeah.
And if I asked you before the game, are you going to beat AC Milan? What would you say?
Yep, he said it.
I expected. No, to be honest with you, I expected us to beat AC Milan, but I didn't know that the manager, to be honest with you, will.
Yeah, but even at home today, Mo. Like
Well,
you're
no,
playing-
it's no. You know. Yeah,
Yeah, when
Habibi.
it's like
You're
they
like
allow
shameless,
fucking
Wallahi.
home
Do you
fans
want to
more.
be honest or you want to be shameless?
Ah,
Help me
you
out.
know they allow the home
You're
fans more,
shameless.
Mo.
Yeah, we have 75% of the fans. Here is the
Why?
thing.
Well, it's
today,
a home
to be
game.
honest.
It's a fucking home
It is
game. What do
all-
you mean being shameless?
Yeah, the manager
Like him.
gave the players
Really shameless.
the manager gave the players the message that he doesn't care. Starting Taremi, starting Aslani, not starting Hakan. Taking Barella when he's losing 2-0, he literally took Barella out. Like he didn't care, bro.
Barella wasn't good enough. He got dunked by Reinders.
Yeah,
Reinders dunked him.
Barella was
Show him a
better
guy
than
who's coming
Mkhitaryan,
twice.
bro.
He taught him a
He
lesson.
was better than
You're
Mkhitaryan and
not good
Aston.
enough. He got dunked. Barella got dunked as well today. All I'm saying today is that it might be the end of you. You might not win nothing. I might win an FA Cup, but you might not win nothing this season. So humble
خلاص,
yourself. When you
fine.
come on channel,
Are you gonna win? Are you gonna win the FA Cup?
give
Are
me
you
a
gonna
job
win the
of
FA Cup?
being a bottle job. You're the definition of a bottle job. Do you see what I'm trying to say? You
If
might
we don't know,
not
I'm
put
telling
pressures
you,
on.
you're
I'm giving
absolutely
the pressures
spot
I'm
on.
winning my
Yes.
games when pressure's on. I'm going to the FA Cup final, probably most likely. Yeah, I might win the FA Cup, but you might not even win the Serie A Cup. I'll walk away with that shit. Easy. You think I'll get dunked by Tomori and all this Tammy Abraham? Do you think Man City had, bro? I would walk 3-0 against Pulisic. Pulisic left Chelsea. He's a star boy. He's called the new Kaká, the American Kaká. That's a nickname they call him.
No one is giving him these names. That's
He's
okay.
winning
This
Serie
is
A. Sam. And he's struggling. He's here. I'm scared to say, I don't know. If I lose the league to Bill Gilmore, I don't know.
no. I never said I don't know. If I lose the league, we absolutely. The difference between me and you is that if we lose the league, we failed. We failed. That is the difference.
Anyway, I have enjoyed my nice little 45-minute section.
He lost. He won the league last season.
I've enjoyed my nice
I
little
am
45-minute
looking at
section.
people are saying
I will
physical.
see
I
you
am
on
looking at
Sunday,
the
Mo.
cookie.
I will see you on Sunday after Roma have beaten you at San
for
Siro
fuck's sake.
to put you 3 points behind Antonio Conte, Phil Billing, Scott McTominay, Amir Rahmani, all them boys. I will see you on Sunday once again. This is going to become a regular occurrence because every time Milan loses, I have to be here. I have to educate the masses. I'm not going to let you control the narrative about how Inter Milan's this wonderful team that can do no wrong. We need the truth. Maybe you're just not as good as you make out. You try and big up Antonio Conte when in reality, Rahmani doesn't start for any of the top 10 teams in the Premier League. And yet your team is making him look like Virgil van Dijk in 2018 in the Serie A. That is all I have to say, people. Enjoy the rest of your show.
Big
We
up,
will
Tom.
win the league
Big
on
up.
Sunday. Roma
Big
will
up.
beat Inter. It will be a wonderful episode 169.
Oh, if Roma
for
beat
Ahwa.
Inter, when is Roma Inter? When is this
Sunday.
game?
Sunday, bro. It was supposed to be Saturday because we play Barcelona, and
It's
we're
Sunday.
playing
No,
it.
that's
We're playing
before
it
Ahwa
Sunday.
as well.
So Hassam, we could watch Inter bottle Serie A, and then us win Premier League within 4 hours. And
How are
then
you gonna
get to
win
go
the
on this
Premier League
wonderful
on
show
fucking
with
like?
this wonderful
What they play
platform,
Bro, all you have
with
to do is fucking
wonderful
drop
people
Spurs.
watching
Yeah,
it.
have some shit.
Ozan, what they
You're
play
gonna
this
win the
weekend?
league on Sunday, yeah.
Roma.
Anyway, speaking of winning the league on Sunday, thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate you guys. Tom Little's channel is in the description. Go give him a subscribe. Big up everyone locked in. Let me just do these super chats before we move on to Arsenal, and then khalas. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. Before Hamza pretends again next week that the show is at 10 when it's never been at 10.
How the fuck is that 10 if Arsenal game ended at 10:05? Like,
No,
Ziad, has Ahwa ever been at 10 p.m. ever?
Naji.
Ahmed, has Ahwa ever been at 10?
No, not always.
Earliest is probably
DK,
10.
you're a viewer of Ahwa and a participant. Has it ever been at 10?
No, not that I
Mo,
remember.
has it ever been at 10?
Never.
It's a 10. It's not
Yani
really
you're
10.
pretending to, yani the way you act is very unbelievable. I should give you an Oscar, wallahi. Like the way you act. Like,
Bro, 10:30. We start some
today we're
random
supposed to do 10, like as if it's
11
such a regular occurrence.
Wait,
you
time
know,
I have to
like,
keep up.
have some shame. Yeah. Mo forgot that Lukaku Champions League final disaster class is what Aja's saying.
What about yeah, it was a disaster. What about Lautaro disaster? People don't understand. Like today, we lacked people that remember the game, Hussam, we played against you in 2021,
where he refused to dribble Van Dijk. I remember
when he refused to even go forward against Van Dijk. How for just refusing to go, bro? We need pace and power. Without Thuram, it's not his fault today, to be honest. Like it's not completely his fault. It's a lot of other people's fault, but it's Taremi. I don't know how Mahdi Taremi is a football player, bro. Bro, how is he a football player? Like, if you watched him, we're playing with 10 men, bro. We're playing with 10 men, to be honest with you.
I hear you.
I know you were watching. You were doing a watch along for Arsenal, right?
Who, me? Yeah. Big up to Jack who says Hamza looks like Ramsey looking at recipes. Yeah, Hamza cooked today. He cooked. I know Hamza hasn't watched 1 second of Sarah. I promise you he did not watch 1 second of today's
Wallah, I
game.
watched it. Wallah, I was watching.
He didn't watch a second of today's game.
Jovic, a failure at Real Madrid. A failure. I never knew he's still playing at AC Milan. I think how many goals has he? I think less than 10. I've looked at the Serie A top scorer. Wallahi, I'll name you the players. The players like Tovin, Castro, McTominay, Asane Diao have scored more goals than him.
Here's the thing, Hamza. Mo does say we're gonna win the league. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, Hamza, I will be with you and we will cook Mo together if they don't win the league. But he's saying that they're gonna win the league, so we'll see. Big up to Damon Harper says, I'm surprised Hamza still has a job because this guy's always speaks to opposition fans like it's his job. Fraud. Hamza enjoys doing football content. There's nothing wrong with that, Damon. Damon is a Chelsea fan. See, this is the people he call Blue Brothers. There you go. See?
He's not Chelsea fan, is he?
I'll take Reinders over Szoboszlai at Liverpool. Habibi, Reinders fucking starts at Liverpool, yani 100%. Reinders is fucking amazing midfielder. This is not a shock to anyone. Big up to you. Big up to Yassar who says Italian bottle job is on. Forza AC Milan. It would have to be Forza Napoli. I'd have to choose dealing with Salad's fucking bullshit for 2 months or you know. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, Yassar. It is what it is. Inter has 2 world-class, Bastoni and Barella. Inzaghi carry job is what my guy Zoro is saying.
Yeah, these are the only 2 guys, to be honest, that are I call like world-class. That's it at the team. The rest are good, but they're not fantastic. That's why Inzaghi is a genius, to be honest.
Fairs. Big up everyone locked in, 1,000 people in the house. We're going to talk Arsenal next. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. If you're yet to do so, everyone please hit the like button right now. Everyone please subscribe to the channel. So, speaking
one second. I think we need to talk about this for some.
What?
I think we need to talk about this.
Talk about?
The absolute failure of Arsenal Football Club.
Talk. Go ahead.
No, but seriously. Because this is going underneath the carpet. Them and their Champions League against some dead Real Madrid side. The reality of the situation is that you're getting bitch slapped against PSG. Fact, 100%. 100% fact. TK knows. Fact, 100%.
I mean, no.
And the fact is,
we beat them this
was a
already, so-
season where you must 100% must. Arsenal, you must. No excuses. Don't go anywhere. Don't lie. You must win the Premier League. Mo said it, but he wants to hide now. Looks like he's watching AC Milan highlights.
No. What are you talking about?
Yeah, of course. Arsenal must, and there was zero excuses.
خلاص, they're not gonna win the league. خلاص.
And now, it's okay they're drawing at home against Crystal Palace. It's okay they're dropping points against Brentford. It's okay because they're in the Champions League semi-final. Is that how we're gonna do it now? It's okay that you've been there for about 95 years and you haven't won anything. But now the season you were supposed to win it, and this was your last chance. But because you're in the Champions League semi-final, it means the league is done. We're gonna ignore the fact that you broke the league in February.
Ziad. Are you talking to Arsenal or to Arteta? Because I feel like you're talking more to Arteta instead of Arsenal.
No, I'm talking to Arsenal fans. Yeah, Arsenal's a joke anyway. But I'm talking to Arsenal fans that they can't let this go underneath the carpet. You know, this is serious. This is 100% serious.
No, I feel like you have a gun aimed at the wrong thing. I feel like the gun should be aimed at Arteta, to be honest, because I feel like you are talking sense in a way where he must. You know what I'm saying? He must. This is his last chance for me personally. So for me, if he doesn't win the Champions League, he should be sacked. So yeah, I agree with you on that. I feel like he failed in that front. At least win a cup or at least challenge Liverpool significantly, and he didn't do that as well. We have 13 draws this season, so we haven't had a great season to say the least. But yeah,
are you gonna because Arteta drew to Palace? The game didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah, but why doesn't it matter? Why doesn't it matter?
The game doesn't matter because the game is.
Yeah, but it's their own fault. It doesn't matter.
Hussam,
You know what? When Ziad started speaking, Loki, I understand what he's saying, because since when, like, do we just not care at all?
I told you, you don't need to win the league. They will give it to you by April. It's guaranteed. It's always guaranteed. By April, Arsenal will always give you the title, and they will go on this narrative of injury. So every year is the same excuse. They've written a script. Mo's on their side, Terry's on their side. They'll get this hype up, delusion of grandiose. They'll give you this good story, and then the story comes up to an end.
Story about Doku.
Netflix series. Every year is another season. We will look forward to the next season. It's a series that we have to watch. We're looking forward to it. But guess what? It's a predictable series. Other series, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm sitting here with suspense. Oh, second season, third. These guys, I just know the ending. You just need to go to series 12, the ending. You know exactly. You don't even need to watch it. You are the definition of a useless Netflix series. And the definition of that, in April, you'll always hand over that title to a team. It's either me or Hussam. Me? You cussed Hussam. You've been cussing Hussam for the last 3 years. Oh, Liverpool are useless. You have no right to talk. I'm the one that's charging Pep Guardiola. When Pep Guardiola will leave, I'm the one that's going to get it. You Liverpool should not be sitting on the table. La, 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 la. Now this Liverpool have come in and said, Hamza, sit down a bit. You relax. I'm going to get the title. Where have you been? You've been sitting there making excuses. You are backing all your players. I'm not here to fall for your shittily excuse. Injuries. I don't give a shit. I've had injuries. I'm crap. But guess what I've got? I've got something called credit in the bank. Yeah? You go on your app and you look how much money you have. Yeah? I've got that credit in the bank. I cannot work for a year. Yes, I've relaxed. I've worked for all those years. I've got all that pension. I can relax. Yeah, that's called credit in the bank. Let me repeat for Arsenal fans. When you're going for 23 years and every single year, don't you become depressed? Don't you become thinking, shit, football's not for me. Let me throw down the towel.
I mean, you should know. You left because
you know what? One second. Do you not become, because if at least
but Hamza, you should know. You should know because you were an ex-Arsenal fan. You should know of all people.
They know their levels, but we tell you you're not good enough. Chelsea know. When we're crap, we know. But you guys are the ones that tell us we're good enough. We're ready for the title. William Saliba was compared to Virgil van Dijk. This season,
he was, and he's been shit this season.
This season, he's been cooked.
Gabriel is so much better.
He's been cooked this season. He panics. He comes with the aura and walks around like this, passing the ball. Why are you doing passing to Mateta? And what does Mateta do? Sit. What did Mateta do? Move. Get out there. Backstreet Boys on the floor. Move. Get out of here. Backstreet Boys was on the floor. He pushed him and he chipped that little Brentford keeper, ex-Brentford keeper. What's his name? Raya. That fraud guy that pretends he's a good keeper. He got chipped from 30, 40 yards. Palace came back from behind twice. It's the same story that happened to Southampton. 3-3. It's the same story, Sam. They could not beat the likes of Palace. I smashed Palace, Sam. I smashed Palace 5-2 with Kevin De Bruyne, Sam, showing them. Where was that Declan Rice that should be scoring free kicks? And when I told you, that was a lucky free kick, it was a free. Oh, I'm so you're just hater. Phew. Madrid have been useless this year. When you can't do against Everton and you can't do against Palace, why should I give you credit? I'm 6 points behind you, and I've had 1 in 13.
That's crazy, to be honest.
Sam, I used to be cooked here. I got cooked the whole of November. I got cooked the whole of December. I was spending my time here on Ahwa, week after week getting cooked.
Getting cooked.
I'm 6 points behind these frauds. 6 points behind these frauds.
Let me check, actually. I think you're only 5 points.
Sam, I might finish ahead of them. I still believe that second place might be mine, Sam. Sam, they got to play you.
They're actually 6 points behind. That's
got to
crazy.
play Newcastle. What this fraud's gonna do? What do you do? All you do is flex next season. And I know I rate you, but I don't rate your fan base like a girl. I don't rate these Nando guys that on the chat line like frauds who back up their failures. All you do, wallahi, every single year, I told you before, you'll always pick up certificate of participation. My mom said to me this story. I'll never forget. He said, Hamza, you will never ever rip a medal. But what you can do, you can rip a paper. And that's what you get, certificate of participation. Medals will always...
Hamza, why you're behind them on the table? Why are you... I don't understand. Why are you behind on the table?
Shush. You've just lost to AC Milan.
Okay.
Go and eat food. At least relax. You... For the other
why are you cooking like this when you're behind them on the table?
That Bukayo Saka today, you call him world class. I told he's not world class.
I didn't even watch the game. To be honest with you, I didn't even watch the game.
He came on in the 60th minute,
man.
I didn't even turn it on at all. No, I only watched the goals in the first half.
Let me give you. You don't need to watch it.
Hamza, you know that Trossard has more goals in the last 2 games than Foden, yeah.
Yeah, look, they talk about this. The Odegaard.
He just moved on. He just skipped.
Yeah, he just moved on. Yeah,
bro.
Bro, this is
Saka is compared to Foden. Wallahi, what's the most important thing in football, Sam? Wallahi, we know one thing. You're judged on cups. Wallahi, that's what you're judged. In football, you're judged on trophies. Wallahi.
So is Scholes better than Gerrard then? Is Scholes better than Gerrard for you then? Is Scholes better than Gerrard?
The same trophy as Arsenal. So you might need to give each other therapy. Yeah, come summer. Yeah, Sam.
Is Foden better than Salah? So Foden has one more. Is Foden better than Salah?
Salah's won champions.
No. You said only thing that matters is cup. Is Foden better than Salah?
Players with trophies, Sam. Yeah, but if a player like Harry Kane, no
cup. Let him cook.
Yeah,
people want to hear Hamza cook.
Zero cups. Harry Kane, who they cuss every single year.
I don't care, bro. It's the same riddle every time. It's the same story every time. You know what I'm saying?
Because
you know what it is. You know what it is. This is the same guy. No, this is the same guy.
Why isn't it fair to say you guys make the same excuses every time too?
Fact. Injuries. They will not give credit to Liverpool.
I don't care what they say. I'm not gonna answer for their crimes. What do you think? Do you really think I'm sitting here to answer for Twitter fans? You know what I'm saying? When Hamza himself is a Twitter fan that likes Arsenal the 1 week and hates him the other week, you know what I'm saying?
Who likes
Arsenal?
I cannot do this.
I don't rate that. Like,
Hamza.
You know what I'm saying? I never rate Arsenal.
Okay,
in my
Hamza,
life.
you know what I'm saying?
There
is something called votes. Yeah, we can go back to other Ahwas where you try to say Arsenal brothers. Let's look at this and go against Liverpool.
You're not my brothers.
No, you said Wallahi. You said brothers. Wallahi, you said brothers.
You don't have a chain to be called my brothers.
Hossam is right. You are one day Muslim, one day Christian. I cannot take you seriously in these things. You know what I'm saying? One day Muslim, one day Christian. I cannot take you seriously.
You're not my brothers. You don't have chain to be my brothers. You don't have cups to be my brothers. You are failures.
Listen, when you said brothers, I didn't believe you anyway. Trust me, I didn't believe you whatsoever. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say you're gonna win the league? Did you think you're gonna win the league this year?
What do you think?
He's like, you're not my brother. I don't know you. I don't want to be your brother. You know.
What's that?
Just
Did you think
get
you're gonna
outta
win the league
here.
this year? Did you think you're gonna win the league this year?
No.
So so you definitely believe Arteta's not good enough.
No, bro, listen. I first of all, I said I mean, you don't know me like that, so I know that you cannot know what I think. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted Arteta out like 2 seasons ago. I thought our transfer window this season was diabolical. So yeah, it's all a reflection of the board and the manager. And I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat all of that. And if he doesn't win the Champions League, he should leave. Simple.
And if Man City win the FA Cup
that's what I'm saying.
and you don't win anything,
you
do you
cannot
think
you
we had a
cannot
better
bullshit me,
season than
bro.
you? If we
What'd you say?
win the FA Cup and you don't win anything this season, do you think we had a better season than you?
I mean,
100%.
On paper, yes, of course, because
It's
you won
not that you are. It's not like you're finishing 12th or 15th or something. If you finish in the Champions League spots 5th even, and Arta finish 2nd, basically, and you win the FA Cup and they win nothing, without a shadow of a doubt, you had a better season than them. Like,
Well, imagine more. One in
you know what?
13.
They didn't, because they didn't even. We have to be honest, because they didn't even challenge. Like, they didn't.
Listen, TK, listen. The thing with me is 1 in 13. People were cooking me 1 in. I'm 6 points behind.
Yeah, but that is
I'm
embarrassing.
Yeah,
as well,
but
bro.
that is not a flex, bro. The problem with that, Hamza,
I'm
that's
so
not a
bad.
flex.
I'm a worst
Hamza,
season.
you cannot flex.
This is the best season, Sam. Do you know this is the best season? Is this
Yeah,
Arsenal's best season?
it's the best season ever.
No,
Is this Arsenal's best season?
No, not our best season. This is
No,
one
not
of our-
Overall,
Arsenal's
is it
best
not your
season,
best
but this is
season?
the best season.
Overall, this is not your best season.
Arsenal's one of the worst season of the last 3 years.
Is overall, is this your best season overall? Yes or no?
I mean, in
Overall,
in-
answer
in-
question.
in-
Yes or no? Overall,
in
is this your
Europe,
best season?
in Europe, yes.
I didn't
Technically,
say
no,
overall,
because we
I
went
said
to a final as
overall.
well in Europa League. But in the league, this is one of our worst.
So overall, is your best season? Yes or no? Overall.
It's not.
So overall, if you look at it, being in a Champions League semi-final where you've never reached and you're still second there, is not your best season because you've always been second.
I mean, we went to the quarterfinal last season and we went better in the league. You know what I'm saying? So
No, but you're second. You didn't win it.
balances
You're
out,
still
you know what I'm saying?
second. You're still second.
Yeah.
You're
But I
still
don't-
second, and you went further in the
but that's why I
Champions.
don't
This is
understand your
best
question.
ever
I don't look at those things, brother. I
No,
don't
but
look at
it's your
those
best
things.
ever season. Hussam. They're second last year, second, and they go Champions League semi-final. Is that not their best ever season, Hussam? Is that not their best?
If they win the Champions League, it's automatically the best ever season.
No, even if they've gone further in the Champions League and they've reached the same level in the second, it doesn't matter about points. You're still second. You're still second. Doesn't matter, Sam. It's their best ever season. It's my worst
Nah, they got knocked out of all
My
the
worst ever
cups.
season. I
No,
am
they didn't
so
challenge. Liverpool basically won the league in February. No, I don't think so.
Hamza, you know what it is with you?
But I won the league. No, Liverpool
No,
didn't win
listen,
the league.
listen. Can I say
Liverpool
one
will win
thing?
the league next season.
You tried to cook.
in Sunday in May.
Listen. Can
The
I say
same
one
way
thing?
I did.
Can
I
say
won the
one
league
thing?
in May.
No, listen. Can I say one thing? You try to cook, but sometimes you just overcook. You know what I'm saying? Because I gave you
Sometimes.
I gave you an answer where I gave you a definitive answer. No if buts or
You're being
maybe.
specific. That's why.
I didn't beat around the bush.
Bro, like the Arsenal. Like Hamza, what is your point that you had a better season than Arsenal if you win a cup?
Overall,
If
the
you win
best
the FA Cup, you mean?
the best ever
Yes,
season.
of course.
Yeah, the best ever season for them, and it's my worst ever season.
But
Yeah.
it's not their
And my
first
worst
ever
ever
season,
I
though.
might be better than them. My
Bro,
Well, if they win the
I haven't been top of the league once this season. What are you talking about, bro? I haven't been
How
top
is
of the
that their
league once
first
this
season? I don't
We Arsenal
understand.
fans are concerning to me, and this is why Mo defends them too much because they were smoking. They smoke Liverpool fans. I'm not UTK. They smoke Liverpool fans. They're not refusing to give credit to Liverpool Football Club. They keep saying their decisions are based on VAR. They smoked about this Liverpool. Any decision a girl's
All right.
tweeting about Liverpool.
Can I say one thing about that? Can I say one thing about that?
Look at this pathetic guy. Yo,
I don't understand your point.
like
Then.
15
But
points.
Hamza, can I say
Liverpool
one
have
thing
been
about that?
clear champions, Sam.
I think you
you
should say this.
Do
I think
not
you should
let
save
them
this.
take this advantage away
No, listen,
from you.
Hamza.
This
I
is
think
your
you should
year.
save.
I don't
Liverpool
understand
is
what he's talking about, to be honest.
Hamza, can I say one thing?
Not you,
I think you
TK.
should
TK,
say.
overall. I'm talking about Igal.
Listen.
I'm talking about Igal.
Yeah.
But
That's
the
what
guy
I'm
is
trying
not
to say.
here.
I think you need to
Why
save
do
all
you
of
defend
this.
Arsenal? Why are you talking
No,
about
listen.
Arsenal? I'm talking about
You need to
Arsenal. Why do you
save
jump
all
on
of
as an
this
Arsenal fan?
and say
I'm talking
this
to you.
at
You
eight.
Me,
never
I'm
do
not an
this to
Arsenal
Liverpool.
fan. I just
You
like
never
to
do
have
this to Chelsea.
facts. I do this for. I do.
No,
Oh,
you never do this to Liverpool. You
I
never
do. I do this for
Listen,
Salah. I
ask
do this
anyone-
for Van Dijk. I do this for
That's
Igal.
not defend
You're
Arsenal.
lying.
This is a fraud, man.
How many times I had? How many times I spoke with you about Salah? Your fraudulent takes.
Oh, and by the way, about that, Hamza, congratulations to Liverpool. They deserved it this season. There's
Fact.
no things about luck.
Thank you. Thank
They
you.
wholeheartedly deserve
Honestly.
this. They played their cards perfectly, and that's how you win leagues. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Fact.
gonna sit here and make excuses about this, about that. They
Hmm.
deserve this league. Khalas, it's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying when you try to cook someone, your gun is aimed at the wrong person. I think you need to save all of this and say this at A-listers.
No,
You know
but
what
they
I'm
don't
saying?
turn up when they cook when they lose. TK, they send you when you lose when they lose. Saad always got an excuse when they lose. Look, we've seen this pattern every time. They never turn up when they lose. They come here, apologize to Real Madrid. They will be here if they beat PSG. But when they lose to PSG, guess what, TK? Be ready to answer your phone because you're going to get sent forward. And then we have nothing to cook because they're all sleeping. Saad is there. He's probably switched off his phone.
It's like they're all sleeping. It's like they're all
100%,
sleeping.
son. Why does Saad not turn up when they lose?
Yeah, Habibi,
No,
Saad
no,
has
today
a death.
he has a
death in his family, yeah.
he has
sorry,
death in his
sorry,
family.
sorry.
Today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
And by the way, I am confident against PSG. Just to say that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we are gonna go through against PSG because I feel like, let's be real, guys. Just like the Inter game where Inzaghi just threw away the cup because he focuses on the league because they are level on points with Napoli and they are in the semi-final of the Champions League. So it is understandable in a way. He did basically do a Arteta. We are doing the same here, bro. If you have not seen us play the last few months in the league, it's been horrible. It's actually been horrible. It's so boring. The 13 draws is just a reflection of how boring this season was for us as Arsenal fans to watch our team in this league campaign. You know what I'm saying? So for us, I'm going to be real. We are just focused on the Champions League. And this game, I couldn't care less. And that's why I don't react to what you say about your cooking, because I couldn't care less about this game. Yes, the Mateta dunked on Ødegaard, but my nan
But why
dunk on
can't you
Ødegaard,
care
know
less
what I'm
about this game? I
So,
don't understand.
Why? So you
a
throw the
Premier,
towel.
so a
This is a
Premier
classic
League,
failure.
a Premier League which you should have won. You don't care about it because
No.
you're in the
Now
Champions
you're
League.
twisting
This
my
is
words.
what they say.
Ahmed.
They
Now
use
you're
this
twisting
excuse.
my words.
Wait,
We
because
don't
I've
care
heard.
about Liverpool winning
No,
the
but
league.
the problem is, the problem is that if you say something like against what Arsenal fans think, they start crying in it. So like they start crying. So basically, they want you to like, you know what, when you just like relax a baby in it, just like be gentle with it. Like don't go too overboard. You know, just keep it steady in it. That's what they do. So look, they're gonna say obviously they don't care.
They don't
But
care about the league.
But
this
they
year.
wouldn't be saying
Because
that.
But
they-
now you're
look,
twisting my
be
words.
very
though.
careful.
No. But
now
I'm
you're twisting my words.
no.
though.
But the thing is,
I didn't say I don't care about the league. It's impossible for us to win it from this point. These guys need to draw tomorrow, and it is over. It's that
No,
simple.
but I'm not saying about you yet. Is that the problem is that the general consensus that people are saying that they don't care about the league yet. They're only saying that because they're further away in the Champions League, innit? That's why they're saying that. Had they not been in the Champions League and had they been knocked out by Madrid, for example, they wouldn't be saying we don't care about Madrid. The fact is, is that you have absolutely like. This is actually really bad. You let a team with Szoboszlai and Darwin Núñez win a league title. Man City's worst. That's embarrassing. The more I think about it, Darwin Núñez and Szoboszlai, two players who somehow scammed their way into being professional. And then you look at Man City, who have had arguably probably their worst ever season, season. Who are what 6 points behind Arsenal, like. And this is Arsenal at their worst, you know. This is Arsenal. This is Man City at their worst. Sorry.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
No, I'm not saying no. But the thing is, TK, is that like when you start saying things like this, you get called, oh, why this guy's got an agenda in it. You know what? From now on, I'm gonna say everything's rosy. Everything's rosy at Arsenal. Khalas, everything's rosy. Unless miraculously, they win a Champions League, which is not gonna happen. The same issue because Brentford they drew, Palace they drew, Everton they drew. You can't talk about, we don't have our players. Not too long ago, you were talking about Rice is one of the best players. You've got your star boy Saka in there. You've got Nwaneri. You've got Saliba. Speaking of Saliba, that fraud Thierry Henry as well. Yeah, that French Gakpo. I want him to talk about Saliba now.
Wow.
I want him, No, because I haven't forgotten what he said about Lenny Yoro yet.
French Gakpo.
No, I haven't forgotten about Thierry Henry. This guy,
bro, you had one of the 7 dwarfs as your number 10.
No, I haven't forgotten about Thierry Henry. Yeah, I haven't forgotten. Sky Sports had to delete that tweet. You know, they had to delete it. Two mistakes in the span of 1 week. Real Madrid. today, and he's been making mistakes. Xerxes sat him down. Newcastle against Isaac, yeah, when they lost 2-0. That's another. Saliba has been he's been doing so much mistakes this season, but you know what? Thierry Henry is just there eating, getting rejected by K. Abdu.
French Gakpo. Fucking
But
hell.
what has
No,
Henry
no,
to
but it's
do- what has
embarrassing. Though.
Henry
Why
to
is it?
do
Yeah.
with
Why?
Saliba,
Why
though?
is he
that
not
his
talking
father?
about Saliba though? No, but TK, why is he?
What has Henry has to do with Saliba? Is my question.
French
Saliba's made
Gakpo.
3 errors in 3 games.
He's
Yeah,
made
but
no,
three
because
what has
errors in
Henry
Messi
have to
in
do
3
with that?
games.
Is my question.
French
And
Gakpo.
he doesn't look to be the guy without Gabriel Magalhaes. When we were telling you before, when you lost, we lost the league because Saliba wasn't
French
playing.
Gakpo
We
is
told
fucking
you it
crazy
doesn't matter.
insults, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, where the
Saliba
fuck,
is-
Hamza? Where the fuck does Ahmed bring these insults? Man said French Gakpo.
I've had enough of Thierry Henry, bro. Because like the
You
thing is,
mad?
it's not
French
even about.
Gakpo. That's
It's not
fucking
even.
mental.
It's not even about him. I don't mind people talking about my players. I really don't care in it. Like they can say what they want. They can cook my favorites, yeah. But the thing is with Thierry Henry, he knows what he was doing in it. I want him to keep the same energy with his own players in Saliba. Yeah, because he has so much time.
French Gakpo.
The French Gakpo, in it, same stature, same everything, yeah. Same player pretty much. But you get the point. I want him to show the same energy. All right. You can criticize Yoro all you want.
The guy that dunked on your biggest
Saliba-
ever manager. Did that guy?
Saliba is 25 years of age. Lenny Yoro is a lot.
It's funny.
Yeah, Lenny Yoro is a lot. Lenny Yoro is a lot younger than him as well.
Ahmed won today. He won with one sentence. I cannot believe man said French Gakpo, bro. Nah. Bro.
Yeah, that's it. I've had enough of Thierry Henry. Drogba's clear, bro. I've had enough. I've had enough of Thierry.
Wow.
I've had enough.
That's
I've had enough of him.
The guy goes, I wish
I've
I
had
was
enough
that
of him,
sweet.
yeah.
You
But-
know what it is? You know what it is,
Bro.
Ahmed? You know what it is, Ahmed? A few streams ago, Rage Bait was believable. You know what I'm saying? But this is.
But
To be honest with you, I just watched the goal, and the only part of that goal that I can't get
feel
ahead
like
my round is that Odegaard was trying to actually tackle Mateta, and Mateta was just
And you're the
continuing.
same guy that
Odegaard-
I told you, move.
Odegaard on the
Move.
ground. That's not his job, bro. That's not his
Stop.
job.
Stop. You know, Crystal
You're the
Palace.
same reason that
we-
defends Odegaard, so he can move.
It's not his job to defend Mateta, by the way. When yes,
حبيبي, be honest. بلا job,
I am
بلا
very
زفاف.
honest, unlike you.
Bro, this
I am very honest, unlike you.
After
Don't
what
tell
I've
me
heard,
be honest. I am
I'm
very
not
honest.
Nah, nah,
Mo, you know
also-
what the funniest
also-
thing was, Mo? Mo,
also,
you know
what
the
I've
funniest
heard
thing
about-
was?
Mo,
The fact-
what do you think about
the fact
Saliba
that
last
he
3
went
games? Mo,
through
what do you think
Odegaard
about
like
Saliba?
he wasn't there, bro.
Saliba has played good against Real Madrid. He made the mistake today.
Errors,
I didn't
three-
watch the
three errors,
game.
3 major
I
errors.
didn't watch the game. I just watched the goal.
Yeah,
That
He was
is a
bullied.
shocker.
Saliba didn't play good against Real Madrid. He played great against Real Madrid. He was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like I didn't watch the game. I just watched. It's a fucking
his
laughable.
whole
I mean,
season,
it
yeah,
was
his whole
pretty boring,
season
to be
for his
fair,
standard
you know.
has been average. If we're going to be honest, his whole season
With
he
his
can have-
standards, being
His whole-
average.
Sam,
100%.
this is Crystal Palace team that Man City beat 5-2 easy. I walked all over them. Man City beat Everton that they struggled with 2-0. We smashed those Everton. I'm telling you now, if this City team now, were there,
And you got slapped up by a Lisbon
But
that
I'm
I
telling you now,
slapped up. So
if
where
this
do we go
City
from
didn't
here?
have this same players now, I told you, they would have smoked you. I'm telling you, you would have you don't deserve to be second. I swear to God. And I believe I'm coming for that second place. I
was hoping to talk
Hamza,
about what actually happened.
I'm coming
you know?
for that second
Does
place.
it matter
Final
to be
four, yeah.
second or third,
That second
Hamza?
place, you're not guaranteed.
Wallah,
You're
I'm not
dragged into
joking.
that top
Does
four.
it matter?
You're dragged into that top 4 with Nottingham Forest and myself and the next, and I will get that top 4 because you go to play Liverpool, you go to play Newcastle, you frauds, and I guarantee you fail to get those wins. I'm smelling blood. I will make sure you finish third.
Okay.
I'll
Hamza, can I
make
ask,
sure.
can I ask
Listen,
you one
I
question?
will
Can I
make
ask
sure
you
you
one
finish
question?
third.
Can I ask you one question? What
Can
kind
I-
of
this is the
trophy?
worst
What
I've
kind
ever
of
seen
trophy
Hamza.
do you get
Sam, get me that
for
win.
finishing
Sam,
above
get me
me?
that
I
win.
don't understand why it's Hamza flexing
Why
second
do you
now. I don't
Hamza,
get it.
Hamza,
Wallahi.
can I
I
tell
lost
you
1 in
one
13.
thing?
I want to
Can I
finish
tell you
above
one
with
thing?
1
Can I
in
tell you one
13.
thing?
I
Listen,
want to
listen,
finish 1
listen.
in 13.
No, Hamza,
yeah.
Hamza, listen.
Yeah.
Hamza,
I'll
listen.
flex that if I
Hamza, listen.
lost one. I had 1 win in 13 games.
Listen,
I can't believe it.
TKA, the Turkish Arsenal fan, do not care if I finish second, third, or fourth. It's all the same. It's all the same. If you don't finish first, it's a failure. It's that simple. And I thought you would know better as the City fan because you are used to winning. But now suddenly second place is so important for you.
He
Why
wants
is
to
second
dunk
place
on
that important?
Arsenal. He wants to dunk on Arsenal
Because
with
you
1 in
want to dunk on-
13
How-
finishing
How
second.
can you dunk on
Liverpool
a club
fans
by
do
finishing
not
above
chat
them?
shit to
Who
us.
cares? Who
Liverpool
cares?
fans do not
Aren't you the trophy guy? Why would you care about
you
league
came out
position?
saying, I'm finished. He said, "I'm fit." One second, Mo was saying
He's
this.
cooking
You said,
now.
"Wait, don't interrupt." Again, you're interrupting Arsenal. You see that?
Barak, he's cooking now.
But I asked you a question. You don't
Hamza, he just said you're cooking. Why are you angry? Relax.
Why is he angry? Why is he
He
angry?
said you're cooking.
I said you're cooking.
I cannot
He said
even
you're cooking. Relax.
When I'm
Fucking
cooking Chelsea, he keeps quiet. When I cook you, he keeps quiet. When I throw an Arsenal, he's just saying, "Oh, you can't say, oh, you can't." Why do you feel agitated? Why do you get agitated about Arsenal? Okay, calm down, take a breather, go off mute what you like coming up. You don't show yourself on camera when you're cooked. Yeah, listen, let me go to Arsenal fans.
I'm always here, unlike you. You
the
don't have to call me, bro. You don't have to call me to be on the show.
Yeah, we don't have to call Mo, unlike you, Frodo. It's at 10.
Look what he interrupted. Look, he interrupted again. Look, Sam, the only reason I'm
Go ahead.
saying
No one will
is
interrupt you.
because they said, Mo said, "I'm finished. My defenders don't look good. I had Matthias Nunes as a right back. I had Nico O'Reilly as a left back. My old guys are very old. Arsenal fans are telling me my football club is done. Look at Pep Guardiola doesn't have any solutions. I'm panicking. My midfield looks weak. They thumped me 5-1. Sam, I lost 1 in 13. I don't look the same. That's not my level to talk to them. Listen, if I come and I finish on top of you, I better not find any Arsenal fan that I see around the street. Because I'm going to ask you, it's my worst season. I'm doing that shit. And I finish on top of you. Wallahi, what does that make you? You are shit. If I'm shit, you're useless.
I but the thing is, Hamza,
you will get the silver medal. Yeah. You will get the silver medal, and you will be happy. I know.
You are useless.
No, but the thing is, like, speaking of Man City, I was actually watching a bit of the Villa game, and you know what really surprised me? It wasn't even about City, bro. Like, I've never seen so many empty blue seats in my life. You know, like that's what's embarrassing. You know, imagine watching Aston Villa and Man City. Yeah, Manchester City are supposed to be a big club, and they can't fill it.
Does it matter really if City finish ahead of Arsenal this season?
It doesn't matter. Like,
I won in 13.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you know the Arsenal are giving up. The difference between okay, Hamza.
Mo is so shameless. Look how shameless Mo is. What did you just say? What did you just say? What did you say?
You said
repeat that again.
You made a
No. Repeat what you just said.
Ahmed, does it matter if City finish above Arsenal?
How is this a big club? Look at that. Look at that. That's a big club. Get it. Big club, my arse, mate.
Am I a dickhead? Am I a dickhead?
Am I a dickhead, mate? Look at that. Look at that.
1 second.
No, but this is
let's cook, Mo. Mo is biggest fake.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I present you Manchester City. This is their stadium, by the way.
Hold on, Ahmed. 1 second. Mo, repeat what you just said.
Can you remove so I can see him when he talks, please? لو سمحت. بعد إذنك.
تفضل.
Does it matter if City finish above Arsenal at the end of the season and finish second?
So a club that was supposed to be, you must win the league, no issues. Versus Man City, okay, Man City without one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world, at least the best player in his position, out for the whole season. Yeah. What do you mean, who, bro?
Jeremy Doku?
يا عم رودري يا أحمد يا
with a manager that was
They're placed in the top 8 of the Champions League with 2 games in hand. Yes, there are games.
I don't understand why are we playing my screen. You can play it on your channel. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I'm gonna interrupt. I don't know why is he playing my video on the stream.
Hamza, can you stop?
I don't understand this. When 2 men are talking, don't interrupt. When we are having talking, don't interrupt.
When they have their manager who lost his mind in the middle of the season, he was on cuckoo land. Okay.
He wasn't cuckoo.
He wasn't there. He wasn't alive. Haaland even bloody got injured. But it's okay now. Arsenal. It doesn't matter if you don't.
Okay. Do you have?
Arsenal are a failure of a club.
Okay. Do you have? Okay. Do you want context or not context? Simple.
Yeah, response, bro.
Okay. Do you think Arsenal wanted to win the game against Crystal Palace today? Honest. Okay. No. Answer the question so we can get the point across. Do you think Arsenal played today to win against Crystal Palace? Like they put everything in it?
No.
Do you think the last game when Arsenal played, even against Ipswich, they put everything in it?
No.
Do you think they played their best lineup?
Why?
So that is. Do you think Man City played against Villa wanting? Why do you think Man City the next games matter and for Arsenal it doesn't?
Well, Arsenal think they're guaranteed top 4. That's why.
Exactly. And why City play with their strength and they want to win every game?
Because they're still in the race.
Thank you so much. So
What's that
Arsenal
got to
are
do with
still in the.
anything?
See that the problem with the people is that if
What's that got to do with anything?
the league is over for Arsenal.
Wait,
The
wait,
league is
Mo.
over.
Can we understand Ziad's point? What's your
One
point? here?
second.
Can you
One second.
explain?
Hold on.
Ziad's point is
No,
that.
no, 1 second. What is
خليه
Hamza
يشرح،
just said?
خليه يشرح. I wanna get-
تفضل يا زلمة، تفضل يا
How
زلمة.
far are City from Arsenal?
Tell me.
6 points.
In what aspect? I'm sorry.
No, in points.
6 points. 6 points.
6 points.
This is not a lot, على فكرة.
No, it's not.
City can finish ahead of Arsenal. Nobody said
Okay,
otherwise.
so this notion of Arsenal, we can lay back because we're guaranteed Champions League football. Hold on, you'll keep dropping points. City will keep gaining points. All of a sudden, you're going to see them below you. So where's this? I'm so comfortable. I'm going to get 100% get Champions League coming
But
from.
then I ask you, Ziad, Mr. Proper Chelsea 2 times Champions League winner.
Facts,
Why would
respectfully.
1, 2, 3, or why would 2, 3, or 4 matter? They're all the same.
No, I don't
Why
think
would
it
they matter?
matters. I don't think it matters
Because you guys were talking about how
This
you
notion
challenge, you
of
got
it's
second.
No,
Like,
you can
that's-
say it doesn't matter because you get the same
Ahmed,
reward.
I'm gonna set one thing straight. Yeah, we didn't challenge this season. This season
I
was
don't
not a
understand.
challenging performance from us.
Yeah, but TK, there's a
It was not.
difference with saying it doesn't matter because second and fourth you get the same thing, no problem. But to
Yeah.
say it doesn't matter because Arsenal are not trying and City
No,
are
but Ziad-
trying, no, you are a failure.
I don't understand this.
No,
So
no, no, but
Arsenal are
actually
10
hear it.
points ahead of 6. So you think within 4 games left? Yeah, Hamza, stop playing people's video when we are talking. Yeah, Hamza, لو
This guy's not serious.
like
Hamza,
we're
can you
not
stop?
serious when we're talking. Stop.
Big up to every single
Hamza,
one of you
can
guys.
you stop, please?
Make sure you guys are liking.
Manchester City are finished, you said. Hussam, listen to this.
Yeah, and I said Arsenal are finished.
Manchester City are finished. And I want no excuses from all of
Muhammad,
you.
they are not gonna win the league. They are, Hamza, you're still not gonna win the league anyway, so you're finished. Like
Hussam,
That's
that's what I'm
Hamza,
saying.
Can I ask you a question? If you finish
Hussam,
second,
I was
are you not finished?
completely finished. Finished. I'm done. I've come from nowhere, Hussam. I'm smashing teams that teams was.
Allah, I was having a good conversation for the live, like with Ahmed, like for Ahmed and Ziad and TKA, we were having good conversation. Now here we go.
Hussam, if I
You know,
finish
Mo, I
second,
want
Yeah,
to make-
Ammi, I don't understand.
that's finished.
I wanted to
Can
make
he
a
have
point
his
about
chance
this
to
game today.
Let him.
Imagine if I had an additional player. Imagine I had 2 or 3
Let him cook.
more.
Yeah.
If I'm that finished,
Hamza, can I say one thing about the
That's
Crystal
okay.
Yeah,
Palace
Ammi,
game?
you
One
spent 200 million in January and you're still fighting for top 5.
One second.
Yeah, Hamza.
I've got a video here. I'm
listen,
gonna play you
Hamza,
next.
One
Because
thing.
you said I'm
Habibi,
finished.
please.
I'm done.
I don't understand this.
Habibi,
You know,
please,
you know,
Wallah, let me
Hamza
just-
makes me
let me just
not
say
want
one
to cook
thing. Let me just say
Arsenal
one
and
thing,
cook
yeah?
Man City even more.
No,
you know.
1 second.
Mo,
Yeah, I'm
you know,
saying.
you know, you know,
We're
you know
talking
what I
about-
The
saw.
problem is,
Already.
like Arsenal, to cook Arsenal this season, you have to cook City more because Arsenal and City have injuries.
Yeah, but at least
City-
Arsenal. At least
Arsenal have Champions League in the bag and they're like sitting down playing Champions League. City,
I'm coming for second place.
Yeah, but at least
Don't get
Arsenal,
that
like,
second
actually,
place.
you don't understand the point.
People
Arsenal with injuries, I don't want to discriminate. Arsenal, because Arsenal with injuries, that at least comes the end of the season, Arsenal fans at least know that they're going to play Champions League. Until a week ago, Man City fans were shitting their beds every night thinking that we might play Europa League next season. Both have injuries. So
Never.
Arsenal are failures because they did.
Hamza, you're going to need to
Arsenal-
buy. Hamza
Never.
needs to buy 5 season tickets. Just to
Never.
fill out, bro. That's what he needs
That's
to do.
one
But
thing I
anyway,
said. Sam,
he needs to buy 5
Since
season
we
Can
met
I,
you,
can I
bro.
make one
Sam,
observation
since
about
you-
the
you
game?
speak
go on,
to me, what
TK.
I
Go on,
said.
go on.
Yeah,
I don't
one,
play
one
Europa League.
observation
Let
about the game.
TKA land because I don't want to keep
Go.
you guys for
Yeah.
too long
One-
today.
Yeah.
One observation about the game. Yes, Saliba made a mistake. He needs to brush up. I feel like ever since Gabriel's injury, he needs to have more responsibility because he is next to Kivior. He is now the better player. So I feel like he needs to take responsibility more and not lose his head like that. But apart from that, yeah, I feel like we cannot play with Trossard at striker against PSG. I feel like if we play Trossard at striker against PSG, that's like a suicide mission for us. I feel like we actually missed Merino today, unironically. You know, normally I don't
Missed
rate Merino
Merino?
like that. Yeah, we actually missed Merino's presence in the
Allahu Akbar.
in the middle of the park. Yeah, actually, bro. Wallah. You know what I'm saying? It's funny when you hear it like that, but when I like Trossard because Trossard is literally, you know what I'm saying, one of my favorite players. But I feel like we cannot play Trossard.
Saad,
He's
yeah,
probably
I
your
know.
best finisher, to be fair. If you actually
Like I can
He's
tell
not
you one
anymore.
thing. Like
who's your best
you know
finisher?
that you're gonna play Merino. You know you're gonna play Lewis Kelly or something in the middle, and Ben White and Timber gonna play at the back, and you know you're gonna play Moreno
Ironically,
up
I
top.
think we're gonna play Zinchenko at midfield against
They
PSG.
pretty much play the full team.
I think we
my
do.
God.
I think we
They
do.
play
Bro,
the full team.
Zinchenko against Vitinha, Fabian
Yeah.
Ruiz, and Joao Neves.
I know.
They
But
pretty
I
much
think
What
play
is
the
this,
full
bro?
team, yeah, against Palace. Just
Try
borrowing them.
Chenko, bro. Hold that.
No, but I actually hear what Ziad is saying here, because the thing is,
After Ahmed, we're gonna do supers and then wrap
Yeah.
up. Go ahead.
because the thing is, they actually pretty much did play. This is the same team against Madrid, barring Marino and Saka, like against Palace. In it, obviously Saka came on the 60th minute.
But Ahmed, you know that Saka is half their attack.
Yeah, but that's the problem, though.
Are you saying they're also? Or you're saying they're Saka FC?
They shouldn't be.
I mean, we
they're
have
not-
we have been
Arsenal-
playing Saka and
Arsenal-
Inshallah.
Yeah, your forward line was better when it was Palmer FC. Don't even start this.
No, Arsenal.
Yeah,
not-
ask the
not-
question, yeah, akhi.
Arsenal don't
We
rely
are
on.
now- no one
Literally
FC.
with that. After
Arsenal-
attack without Saka, lose half their power. Like,
Arsenal,
are we mad
Arsenal aren't a
here?
one-man team. They're not a one-man team. Like,
No, I never
Yeah.
said that. I said the attack without Saka loses half the power.
yeah, but Nwaneri
without
has
Saka,
actually
we
been very
wouldn't have
good for
beaten
them.
Real Madrid.
Like
for sure.
Nwaneri, whenever he's come up here to play on that right-hand side, has actually put in some pretty good performances on the right. So like, it's not like
Yeah.
you can say he's
And Ahmed,
important to the
This
attack.
is why I
here, but-
criticize Arteta, because why do you play Sterling instead of Nwaneri is my question. You know what I'm saying? That's
don't
my
get your
criticism to the
point.
manager as well.
Nwaneri played well, but he's not Saka. We had the
Bro,
like
when I don't know how you say that game. Whatever that guy's name is, yeah.
Nwaneri.
Yeah. People saying
Yeah,
that he's got a better
remember the
future than
names,
Saka.
Okay, here's the thing, but Saka has way more experience. Like people, when he came to the picture, he was
he's got a better future than Saka.
he
Like
might.
higher ceiling, you mean?
Maybe. I think he has. I think he's very good player. The problem is he needs experience on ability.
Maduke.
Wait, Hassan, you think Nwaneri is better than Saka? Yeah.
Ziad thinks that, not me.
So
Sorry,
do you
what?
think?
I never said that. I'm just saying when
Listen,
he was
you know-
playing,
you know
that's
what's
what
crazy?
I'm saying.
Bigger ceiling because based on ability, he's better.
Now before this, yeah.
No, based
Hassan
on
said-
ability, Saka.
Inta Ahmed, do you think Nwaneri is better than Saka?
I think he's a better footballer than him. Yeah.
Yeah, Habibi Ahmed sees one dribble and he gets hard.
You know,
Never-
Hassan. Yeah, listen. Before Hassan ends this, he cannot get away with what I heard yet on Mo's show.
What?
Innit? This guy said the most fraudulent thing. Yeah, he said with his full chest that
What?
Saka's had a better season than Yamal. Wallahi, I spat my drink out. I spat it out, bro. When these guys were talking about, I remember, I don't know who the other Donnies called in it when they were talking about expected dribbles and stuff like that. I was like, bro, seriously.
Listen, bro, I gotta.
Even
It's
you know,
got a different.
Bro.
We can do
This-
no. We can absolutely do like a whole ranking show for wingers. with
Okay,
Ahmed. I
Ahmed,
think that would be an
bro.
elite.
Let
Wallahi,
me-
that would be an
Me and you
elite.
both, I have something for you. At the end of the season, inshallah, when the transfer window starts and there is lack of activity, we're gonna rank top 10 wingers in the world on Ahwa. Happy?
facts. Let's go then. Khalas, let's go.
Happy? Khalas.
And midfielders as well. We're gonna
Let's
do
go.
all what you like, Ahmed.
You guys are all gonna be so
Now
annoyed.
we're
when I
talking
put-
in it.
You guys are all gonna be so annoyed when I put Vitinha number 1. You guys will be so annoyed.
Now we're talking, bro. We're talking. That's fine, bro.
PSG from McDonald's will kick out the 3rd Premier League team. TK,
City are not
you know
there.
Ziad's point earlier on, which holds, shout out to Terry, holds a lot of water, is the fact that he said, okay, now we don't care about the Premier League and blah, blah, blah. Surely next week, if you lose to PSG, you're going to be fuming.
Of course, yeah.
Talk, why?
But
Why?
it's all
Why?
about the
Yeah,
journey. It's
Bro,
not for Sam.
why wouldn't I be
It's about the
furious?
journey,
Because
man.
we have nothing to play for apart from the aside from the Champions League. We must put every eggs into this Champions League basket. It's that simple. And if we lose against PSG, especially after beating them in the first game, even though they didn't have their full team and they weren't in form yet, I know the context. Don't worry, but we should still be able to beat them. I feel like our defense is still good enough to stop their attack, because at the end of the day, Real Madrid's attack is still better than PSG's attack. And if we can stop Mbappe, Vini, and Rodrigo, we should be able to stop Dembele, Barcola, or
Yeah,
whoever.
but that
they play,
PSG
you know what I'm saying?
attack has a lot more balance, though, innit? It's a lot less like they're not the Madrid attack literally occupies all the left hand side.
Yeah,
so,
but have you seen Timber against Barcola the last time?
But yeah, but Barcola's he's rubbish, man. Like I don't even.
I mean, I thought you liked Barcola. So
Nah.
It's rubbish.
yeah, but at the end
Barcola's
of the
not
day,
easy.
yes, Hussam, I would be fuming because the Champions League is all we have right now. We should.
Yeah, you got no chance, man.
What do you want us to do? Win the league from this point? Of course, it's not going to happen, bro.
No, you got no chance.
No, but if they,
I mean,
if
what is your
Arsenal beat
question,
PSG,
Hussam? I don't understand your question. What's your question?
Okay, I'm just saying I understood where Ziad's coming from because it's too many losses. Now, next week, if you lose to PSG, then it's going to be game over. Yo, City might place above Arsenal again, Hamza, is what Jack is saying.
Barcola rubbish.
I'll be honest with you.
I said it before. I think, if we finish above them, I think it's the most embarrassing thing in football. Like a team that was claimed to be out completely and can't come back from this. We came back from the dead, son. Like completely the dead. And
I can't lie to you. He's right. You cannot let.
Bro, it's mad.
You cannot finish below.
All I'm
City.
saying, Tottenham, yeah,
Someone's closing the gap so slowly that it's unbelievable. I've gone to Everton away, Sam. I've won. I've gone to Palace, this team. I've battered them 5-2. They struggled to this Palace team. They struggled to the Everton team. I dunked on them. They struggled to Villa. I beat Villa. Sam, you see my... Sam. No one can... Sam, I can see the light. I'm looking there. I'm thinking, I'm coming.
And Hamza,
wait for me.
And
I could chase you. I'm the one that was...
Can I say one thing about that? Can I say one thing about that?
Literally,
you got thumped. You got thumped.
Don't deserve
by,
to be calling themselves your challengers.
You got
and
thumped
I don't
by
believe if
Sporting
I'm not your
Lisbon.
challenger, these guys are not your
scored a hat trick on your head top. Remember when
how many times do we hear Arsenal fans say we are sacrificing one comp for the other? This year it's the Premier League for the Champions League. Others it's Carabao, Champions League, and FA.
Bigger fish to fry, innit?
I can't wait for Arsenal to get knocked out of the Champions League.
Arsenal you'll cry blood if I finish.
All I'm saying,
City are gonna finish above Arsenal. They're gonna bottle the Champions League, and a guy's gonna say, "No, it's okay, Arteta."
Where's Nadira? What's her name?
Okay, man.
What's her sister's name? That's always an Arsenal fan, always cooking me here on the comments as well.
Oh, Nafisa.
Where she run away? She never turns up when Nafisa never turns up when Arsenal are losing.
I'm like, can I tell you something about Nafisa? Yeah. You wanna know when they lost to Nottingham Forest, she started sending me khutbah and telling me there's bigger things than football.
There you are. The classic. I'm telling you now. Nafisa is nowhere to be seen. The regular guys are nowhere to be seen. They don't turn up.
True, I haven't noticed
they don't want to get smoked because it's too depressing for them to go to work next day.
Yeah.
Smoke them.
Someone clip this and send this to me, please, so I can send it to Nafisa. SR, this is your job. Clip the last 30 seconds and send it to me, please, SR. This assignment. Last 30 seconds, clip it all up, send it to me, please.
If you
the level of all talk on the show is depressing. Abu Dhabi, let me tell you.
Send them the link. Send them the link.
Nafisa like Odegaard. Goes missing in big games.
Goes missing in big games.
Why don't you tell them the link?
Let me tell you something, Habibi Abu Dhabi. This show is for us to have fun. Wallahi. Who told you we are here to give you for
let's
free?
Let's break down the offside trap. Yalla, let's break it down.
Come on, yeah. We're here to have fun, yeah. Like we do so many serious shows. Like I'm on Mo's channel tomorrow, inshallah, for a serious show, and MHF we do serious shows, and I do Liverpool.
Hamza did Hassam did a serious show earlier yesterday. He did a whole Liverpool show that was very, very serious.
I did a show earlier on with Ashraf, Wolfie, Martin, just talking seriously. Yeah, let us have fun on one show, yeah. Can I take you back to the playground where times were a lot better and a lot more fun? Fucking hell.
But my ball knowledge is bad, by the way. Barring Hussam's in it. What was bad?
Always what? Say that again.
I'm saying what was bad barring Hussam's ball knowledge.
You think Diallo's better than Salah? You should never speak on.
The minute I'm so happy I was listening to that Mo one. Oh, Hussam.
TK.
Listen, you overrate Yamal. You really overrate Yamal. Yamal's finishing is shit, by the way. You need to acknowledge this.
TK, would you prefer Mateta to be a striker than Havertz, or would you prefer Havertz over Mateta?
Yeah, listen, I want a winger who scores goals.
I would rather have you as my striker than Havertz.
Wow.
Bro, if there's anyone that hates
don't ever finishing, by the way.
My goals.
It's easy, man. What's going on? That's how he's coconut goal, man.
Wait, that's the slowest I've seen.
There's Hamza teaching Nicholas Jackson how to finish.
Ready? Yeah, so Nicholas Jackson, yeah? Chelsea striker. That's what you need to do. See that? That's how you do it.
Hey, listen, he's
And-
That's how you do it, blood.
I did him
we have
there. Sam. You see what I did him?
Did him dirty, bro. Come
Step
on, man.
over and
That reminded me of R9 in Lazio final.
Look at Abdi has Chelsea fan. He's had enough. Man said, Wallahi, Hamza has better ball striking.
But I try telling people about Jackson, man. They don't want to listen, bro.
Oh, come on, you
Khalas,
weren't saying
Abdi
that.
has
man.
is in
the
give up.
guy fell out. To be honest, Jackson is he needs a
Bro,
whole show, bro.
I told people about Jackson.
We went from comparing him to Haaland at the beginning of the
But he
season.
holds
Now,
up the ball.
No, but come on, Ziad.
Jeffrey Lewis is somewhere crying. Anyway, guys, we're gonna end the
Lewis
stream
needs
here.
to get cooked, bro, as well. I need to cook that guy one day, man.
Yeah,
Speaking about Maresca, man.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap up the stream here. This stream gonna take you over to Zier Talks. Go redirect Zier. Tell him Hussam raid.
Sam, but you didn't show my beach goal. My beach goal. The goal on the beach. Where's that goal?
No, I don't have that one. You have to send it to me. So I'll play it next
that
episode,
was
inshallah.
good, man.
Next, Ahwa Hamza
I did in
is
Rio.
2 hours after first.
I did in Rio.
2 hours after I left the Premier League. See, we're telling you from now. Don't
Hamza's
act
got,
like Saturday, Sunday.
Samba,
Hamza.
Samba.
Sunday, 2 hours after.
Sunday, I'm going Nottingham Forest. FA Cup.
You're a liar. You're not.
Yeah,
You're lying.
inshallah, not going forward.
You're a liar because you're at work Sunday. Why are you lying?
Wallah, look,
Don't say wallah. I told you 100
Wallahi,
times.
I
Don't
go
say
Wembley.
wallah and lie. Ramadan just finished.
bro, look.
Anyway.
في رمضان
Don't turn your yeah,
Don't show your barcode, yeah.
Oh my god.
لا الله.
delete
Oh, yeah, I'm
the
gonna
one.
Anyway, guys.
I'm going to pause the stream.
Anyone goes in my seat, yeah, you see, you fraud. Anyone goes on my seat, I got my seat number.
Yeah. City fans. can
Yeah,
do it.
they can just screenshot it now.
Oh my
Oh my god.
You guys
Are
are
you-
like told them to do it, basically. So
SR,
someone's
please
gonna
send
go.
me the clip, huh? Yalla. See you guys
Arsenal fans are drooling. They
Yeah,
wish
end
they
the
wanna
stream and
get
edit
up.
that out, man.